There. That should do it. Rookie mistakes today. Two amateurish mistakes in one in the span of 10 minutes. Just proving my status here. I am currently sharing the link to this stream in some places before we really get into it. We're going to be quest designing today, so welcome, and good morning from the Midwest to Matt McNett, the face, the voice of Gravendall Games, creator of questbooklet.com. That will be the very design tool that we are using today. GA, welcome, good morning. How's it going, guys? I've got a bit of a self-promo that went into the Avalon Hill Discord, which is currently a ghost town. Maybe being moderated? Maybe being... We're going to go into Lone Wolf. The closest thing anybody has to an official Lone Wolf Discord server. This is, I believe, moderated by HomeGuard Press people, if I'm not wrong. And we've got a self-promo place somewhere around here. There it is, self-promotion. And actually, I'm going to copy my description from Avalon Hill. I lost again today. Good morning. Welcome. You're not losing today. You are winning with us. We are all going to win this together. I don't know what we're winning, but we're going to win it. Currently adding the frozen horror tiles. Forgot to add the tiles. So far we have slipping. That's awesome. That is a quite the winter special, actually. Makes sense. Self-promotion. Doing some quest designing for Hero Quest. The stream will stay up, so you can always catch the video on demand later. X. Put that above there. Put that above there. There. Copy, so I can do it again. Paste. Beautiful. Now with that done, where else do I want to paste this? Where else do I want to go? Where else do I want to go? Wolfheart FPS? Probably. Yeah, I could do that. And I could do that. Why not? Just jump right on in there. Free wadding hole, we could do that. We'll go to free water. Free water. Self-promo. Bink. Been a while since I self-promoed in there. That's it. That's what we're doing. All done. Good morning, Ribby. The general of my goblin army. Why? Because I do what I want. And so does Ribby. So, he understands. I only have 2 goblins in my army that I know of. Anybody else who's a goblin who has joined the ranks of my army, please speak out. Oh, I can do this in Jordan Sorcery's server as well. There we go. I'm a happy camper. I have self-promos everywhere now. All manner of place, of website. I feel like more of a troll lately. Ribby is absolutely comfortable with the commands. GA is a gargoyle. Is that what the GA stands for? Gargoyle. Bit of crappy dungeon humor for you there. Okay, we are going to design this quest. We're going to go open up a questbooklet.com window. Question mark. I have a quest in mind. We are actually going to be designing a Hey, there's more. There are more quests on this page. There's more stuff. We see quest booklets and death tones stuff. Lesto Dante's got a thing on here now, and so does Andy. Andy has a couple actually. Lesto Dante. I'm gonna screw this up. I'm pretty sure that's the creator of the Chaos deck. I hope I'm not screwing that up. I'm pretty sure that's who that is. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I screwed that up. We're going to go ahead and switch views so everybody else can see. Whee! Awesome. And Andy is lost again today. I could be reading that wrong. It could be I lost Agent O. Day. O'Day. I lost Agent O'Day. It was a dark and stormy night. Myself and Agent O'Day were close to cracking this case. Closer than white is to rice. I turned my back. For 5 seconds. But a wee bit of a moment. While we were making our way across the parking lot to our car. When I turned, he was flatlined on the ground, covered in blood. I lost Agent O'Day. I'm sorry. I'm having some really stupid fun. Really stupid fun. We're gonna go ahead and get back into what I was doing, and that is play Zargon Be Damned. Love that little tag there. Is that random whenever I refresh? No, it always says Zargon Be Damned. I couldn't remember if that was there last time. Scroll down to view more. We're going to go Ash Quest, registered account, settings, not that. That's not what I want to do. I want to go to my stuff. We're going to go to design. There we go. I've got Monster Mash. I've got Rise of Chaos. Monster Mash is a troll thing, isn't it? I've got a bone to pick. Yeah? Ish? Yeah, this was like just for the tutorial video that I made. So let's go back to Rise of Chaos. Rise of Chaos. I did the Hand Eater's Lair, and I'm going to create a new quest now. This one is going to be I have this already up. I have this already up in Premiere Pro. For efficient designing, I'm going to have my Premiere Pro video up over here because I did a video on this. So I'm technically going to be showing this quest off twice. One as an actual quest that I make, that I've made for Hero Quest using the physical components, as well as the Dread Moon Rising board, and I'm going to be talking about the design philosophy of that quest, and I'm going to translate the components over here so that it's part of this. These two quests are part of Rise of Chaos. So the name that I gave this quest, I didn't really give it until I started doing the dub over. The Forgotten Crypt. This is not a very original title. The Forgotten Crypt. Or I could call it Spear of the Blood Prince. Let me know which one is better. Lost Again Today. I'm afraid it is I Lost Again Today. Song lyrics from a song I can't remember. It reminds me of maybe Radiohead. It seems familiar to me, though. I definitely get it. Good morning, Rudolph. Nothing missed so far? Nothing going on just yet? War Builder Jacer. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you. I hope that you have fun on this mini adventure We're going to create a quest using questbooklet.com. We're going to add it to my Rise of Chaos campaign. It's going to be called The Forgotten Crypt for now. Spear of the Blood Prince is more original. Ah, man, you make a good argument. The Spear of the Blood Prince. All right, I actually have this wrote down right here. And we're going to go here into the quest itself. We're going to edit the prologue. We have text. We just pasted it right in here. The just remembered crypt. Heroes. The kingdom of Kor to the northwest faces a struggle. Lucius, the blood prince of Kor, on trial for denying the current prince's legitimacy, seeks to prove his identity. To do so, he must possess an enchanted spear forged by his great-grandfather, which was buried with him deep in a crypt. It is said, the bladed tip of this spear will glow red-hot when the spear is held by one of true royal blood. Lore Tome. Is Lore Tome stylized with a capital T? Lore Tome. It doesn't look right. Whenever I type it that way, it doesn't look right. I'm going to check. Doesn't matter. Oh, it is? That's helpful. All I had to do was just kind of chill out and wait for the answer. But I couldn't find Lore Tome mentioned anywhere in the beginning of the Game System Adventure book or Return of the Witch Lord, which was super weird. I thought for sure they would mention it. Not the L, but the T, as in, do they stylize it with the T also capitalized? Like, I know it's a proper noun, so the L will be capitalized, but do they capitalize the tome as well, even though it's one word? Something I should definitely know that I'm just not, it's not. The placeholder for a new quests is the search for the Zephyr Blade, which is a shout out to Dorelius and Associates, a great animated show you can find on YouTube. I will look it up. I'm gonna type that here. Dorelius. I discovered, where my phone's not nearby, which is super weird. No, my phone must be in the living room. I discovered something pretty incredible. I didn't know Gary Gygax wrote an adventure book series about a barbarian. And I cannot find any of them for under like $20 for a thin paperback. Thank you, GA. I will fix my mistake. It didn't look right, but you know, sometimes stuff is formatted weird, so I just triple guessed myself. Lortom has shown the way to this crypt, and we must act quickly to secure the throne of Kor. To secure that doesn't quite sound right. To save the true prince's life. We'll save that. We'll just go from here. The Greyhawk Adventures? No. No. That's Joe Dever and Gary Chalk. Gary Gygax, who in the creator of D&D, he went off to make his own gamebook series about a barbarian named... Hold on. It's kind of silly. Hold on a second. Gary Gygax. Sagard. There are evidently 4 of them. The Green Hydra, the Ice Dragon, the Fire Demon, and the Crimson Sea. I must have these books. I have the beginnings of a pretty good game book collection, and I really want to have these books, so I'm going to have to find them and grab them, for sure. They're all old, they're all used. You know the kind. Vintage. We're going to grab my screen capture real quick. We're gonna duplicate my stream real quick. We're gonna call this one Quest Booklet. Reason being, I don't want to keep having to change the size of my screen capture. I just want it to be the right size, so you guys don't have to struggle to see the details of the quest that I'm designing. Let us transition to this. Check it out. And now all of the little chibis running around won't affect the visibility of the map either. Although I think as soon as I start to edit this map, it will change position, right? Yes, it does. I'll fix that. Hold on a second. And I'll make it a tad bit bigger. Just a smidgen bit bigger. And I'll put the chat right above my head. Then we're going to lock all that stuff. So, now we're ready. Tenfold Dungeon and Sewer set, perfect for Rise of the Dread Moon expansion. I don't have any Tenfold Dungeons yet. I'm gonna have to get in there. Floors. Oh god. Walls, please. Floors. I'm so ready for this. Whoa. I found a hotkey. S. S for select. D for draw. Awesome. I did not know that. Good. F for saving. F for saving? Okay. F for file, save. All right, we're D for draw. We're going to draw this out. So I got all of this, and all of this. This, 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 whoops, we'll have to wall that in. All of this, and I think here and here, and I don't think we did the north part of this. We definitely did all of this side. So this is the beginnings of my, I didn't, hold on a second. I didn't transition to the new screen. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Now you can see my quest that I'm so proud of that I invented yesterday. My bad, my bad. Hi, Joe Trimble. Good to have you. Okay, so I got to go through my video on the subject. We have 2 goblins. The first thing that we're going to do is place a couple of goblins. One here and one here. And quest note A. We're going to go ahead and put, well, let's see. What convention do I want to use? Let's grab the entrance door. R to rotate. Right there. We need this entrance door right here. We're coming into this quest. By the way, entrance, we get rid of this E right here, this second E, because entrance does not have this E. Entrance. Then we go and we grab the quest notes. A for here. B, whoops. Nice. Super nice. This one we're going to change to B. Took seconds to fix. And then C, we're going to put here. Reason for that is we'll get to that. A, the heroes will begin the quest here. B, these goblins are equipped with... Do I want to give them regular daggers or magical throwing daggers? Missile launchers. That's a good suggestion. Good suggestion. Hello, Scare. Welcome on in. These goblins are equipped with what? With what? Dang, Matt. I didn't mean, like, fix it now. Jeez, man. You're fast. Very fast. Isn't it illegal for somebody who works in IT to be that fast? Pretty sure you just broke a law. No. These goblins are equipped with... It'd be cool if they made a new Warhammer hero quest. Sadly, there are most likely some bad blood between them. I think somebody has gone on to say that somebody out there, this is secondhand information now, third hand, I guess, but somebody out there said that Games Workshop was cool with it, that they would do it, that they'd be looking forward to it. I don't know about Hasbro's side. I mean, soulless corporate entity, Hasbro and whatnot, but I don't know. I think they could push some buttons, pull some switches. If they did some creative thought, they could get the juices flowing, and they could have this. This would be what I would love to see. I would love to see contemporary HeroQuest have a sort of collaboration with the old world, which is a thing that Warhammer is revisiting right now. And maybe we would get to see a reskin with the old world models. I would buy that. I would not hesitate to buy contemporary Games Workshop Hero Quest. I understand the stigma of Games Workshop in general, and that, you know, you can't complete this army officially unless you buy every single model, and the official models are hundreds of dollars more than you're willing to spend. I get all that. I don't play anything that's Games Workshop that's contemporary. All of my Games Workshop stuff is vintage. And even then, it's just base game systems, and none of it is Warhammer Fantasy Battles or Warhammer 40K. Although I've looked at Fantasy Battles, and I've wondered if maybe there's an edition of that I'd like to play or have. But I'm not going to go out and buy the individual blister packs. No, the only individual blister packs I'm going to buy are for Advanced Hero Quest. And Games Workshop's not making any money off of me anyway. Either way you slice it. These goblins are equipped with throwing daggers and will continuously attack the heroes at range. C. All right, I have to figure out how to word this because this is my surprise. One of a few surprises of this quest. C here. I have all the Warhammer quests up to, including Curse City, 95, WQ still the best. That's consistent with what I've heard. That I do have Warhammer quests, but Warhammer, the new Warhammer quests, I don't have any of them. I just have 1995 edition. And that's not because I'm snubbing it. I just haven't gotten it yet. I haven't gotten Curse City. I haven't gotten Silver Tower, Shadows over Hammerthal. These are on my list. They're just not like super high priority just yet. At some point they will be. I have a pit trap. I have a pit trap right there. And I have doors. I have 3 doors. I have 3 doors. All right, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? We have a door here. We have a door here. And I'm so glad that there is a trapped door icon in here. Matt, this is awesome to have these trapped. This is perfect for what I want. Because I need my quest notes. If a hero tries to if a hero tries to open the trapped doors, hold on a second. Try this over. The trapped doors here are door doppelgangers. I'm fighting with every fiber of my being not to call them doppelgangers. And if you have a better name for them, I'll definitely consider it because I'm not liking how this rolls off the tongue. The trapped doors here are door doppelgangers. A hero who tries to open the door, who tries to open a trapped door will cause it to spring to life, attacking the hero immediately and ending the hero's turn. The door doppelgangers have the following stats. Let's get an autocorrect in here to keep me from spelling out the word te. Movement 2, because they can actually move off of their frames. Movement 2, attack dice 3, defend dice 2, that's just wood. Body points 2, mind points 0. The door doppelgangers have the following stats and can move. There we go. Just in case there was any doubt. So there's the first surprise of this quest. These door doppelgangers can just come right off and start walking around. They are mimics, but I'm trying to not call them mimics, just because everybody's got a mimic. Welcome, Damien Martinez. Thank you for dropping in. Partially magical daggers? Partially magical daggers. Partially magic. I don't want to mimic the mimics. Yeah, you got it. I think he's working on putting in stat boxes, or they might already be in. I too would like to see a Space Crusade relaunch. That would be really cool. It's it's got to happen at some point, right? All right, we need new floors. Getting the expansions in first. Okay, good priorities. Good priorities. I need to change something again on the notes. A hero cannot move through a trapped door. A hero can discover which doors are trapped by searching for traps. Now, I may need to look up some wordage and see kind of how they word that consistently, because consistent wording in rule sets specifically are specified in design documents, and it would be ideal if I could follow along any sort of design convention that I find. After they move, do the doors occupy squares or lines between squares? That's a good question. I will specify that. The trapdoors here are door doppelgangers. A hero who tries to open a trapdoor will cause it to spring to life, attacking the hero immediately and ending the hero's turn. The door doppelgangers have the following stats. A hero cannot move through a trapdoor. A hero can discover which doors are trapped by searching for traps. A door doppelganger will occupy a space. Will occupy a tile space. A tile space like a normal monster after it has come to life. They can move through the door. It's called digestion. I'm not going to make canon what what the door looks like when it's attacking the hero or opened up or anything. If you want to imagine jaws, teeth, or anything, that's fine. It's such an abstract idea, the teeth and everything, but only the width of a door frame, only the depth of that, like, I don't know, 6-inch door frame. And it would just be so weird. Like, how's it actually going to get you? You just get sucked in like Kirby? Fair. Okay. I think that answers the questions for that. When you step into this room, let's get the next room going. I take this quest very methodically, lining out. And in the video that I did for this, I do show the doors coming to life and moving onto tiles as they would. We have 3 doors in the next room. And the 3 doors are here, here, and here. Whoops. We do need one of them to be a regular door. And the regular door is... I think I have it set to be the middle one. I want to be consistent because yep, okay. We can delete that A. Ah, crap. There we go. Next, we have in the following room a single skeleton. Gonna need floors for this one. We have the next room, and we have the room after that. Now, the room after that. There's nothing particularly special about the skeleton room. But the room after that one, there's something special about it. And we're going to need a quest note to describe that something special. I do have a pit trap right here, by the way. I need to go ahead and throw that down. It looks a little bit different on the video because I'm using Ian Sheffield's Beautiful Dungeon Mat, which, while it is a beautiful dungeon mat, that's actually the name of it. Beautiful Dungeon Mats. And the tiling, the spacing is a bit off. It's a bit offset in places because the walls take up a whole tile. But so I'm just kind of translating it to regular. This is, I'm going to go ahead and put the heroes down. Oh, I can't do that. There's no hero tiles yet. There's no hero tiles yet? This is just a one-off. If you think that this quest would be best suited for a solo quest, you could probably do it, but the enemies up to this point they're pretty simple. The rest of this quest builds in difficulty until you get to a room where you're going to need more than just one hero. So I would totally say adjust it if you want, but I don't think it would be suitable for a solo quest. This is more to explore. This is more to explore than it is to go through and stomp everything. The enemies in this quest have unique surprise attack mechanics. So the goal of this quest is to unnerve your heroes. It is to set the mood for a crypt, a place that is dangerous, a place that, if they're not careful, they could lose unnecessary, avoidable body points. And that is why we have goblins that can throw daggers and attacking doors. And then the room with the skeleton's not a big deal, but this room here, quest note D, this is a bit different. D, the goblins are hiding in this room. If a hero moves off of the space marked D without searching for traps, all three goblins will spring onto the hero. That doesn't really sound right. All three goblins will come out of hiding and attack the hero, immediately ending the hero's turn. If the goblins are discovered by searching for traps, they move normally during Sargon's turn. Now, I want to be very specific and say that they do attack the hero, because if I just say they ambush the hero, somebody will say, "Do they all attack?" No. They'll ask questions. Let's get the last piece of information here for this quadrant. This quadrant, there's a secret door and there's a chest. We need that secret door. We need that chest. The chest is here. The chest is not trapped. The secret door is also not trapped. And now we need another quest note to talk about what this is. Quest note E. I need to listen to my video. Okay. Where else is there a chest? Got it. Got it. Update the text. E. This treasure chest is engraved with the seal of Kor. It has already been opened and is empty. All of this for nothing. So you don't have to go through this trouble. You could jump over this pit, come down, and now you're in the next part of this quest. And it goes on like this. We need stairs. We need stairs from Keller's Keep. The repeating message about the quest book being added is gone now. That's good. That's good. We need the short stairway. For we are traveling Down. 2, 3, 4. Not the short stairway. Not the short stairway. We need the long stairway. Yeah. Long stairway. Traveling down. And we have another long stairway. Down here. Right here. We have a brick wall in the Hero Quest game system that prevents us blocked square right here. Another one here, another one here, another one here, and another one here. I was right. That's where I put that. And one more here, and then 2 more up here. Although that's a lot of block squares. I'd probably go ahead actually and use a double blocked square instead of whatever the heck I'm doing. Let's use a double blocked square. You're more likely to have one of these here. I want it up above that actually. So right there. Delete that one. Okay. So you come this way, hop over the pit, come down. Here we are. At this point, there is a zombie. Put a zombie here. I'm going to put a zombie here. I'm going to put a skeleton here. Then we need another quest note. I'm going to check on chat, and I haven't looked at you guys in a minute. Are any of the goblins within range diagonal attack when you open the door by D? No. No, you can open the door, and if you step on that first tile, you're fine. But that's when you want to search for traps. As soon as you... The first goblin's not in range because he's not on the board. When you search for traps, then they all appear. And they know that you've found them. So at that point, a second hero can come into the room, walk by you, pass through your tile, end his movement or her movement, their movement on a space next to a goblin and attack. You can theoretically have the remaining 3 heroes go right through your space on D and attack the 3 goblins. Now, we're going to go add quest notes to... We're going to add quest notes to B again. We're going to save, actually, because it's been a minute since I saved. I don't want to lose any of this. We're going to go back. Got to add these quest notes. Got to add these quest notes. Got to select quest note B, update the text. B, all goblins. All of the goblins in this quest are equipped with throwing daggers and will continuously attack the heroes at range. Unless they are adjacent to a hero. The trapdoors here are door doppelgangers. A hero who tries to open a trapped door will cause it to spring to life. I will probably just delete that text altogether. There we go. The trapped doors. Doors. have the following stats. I can give this its own line. There we go. A hero cannot move through a trap door. A hero can discover which doors are trapped. A hero cannot move through a trap door, but can discover which doors are trapped by searching for traps. A sprung trapped door will occupy tile space like a normal monster after it has come to life. Yeah, a trapped door will occupy tile space like a normal monster come to life. Okay, the goblins are hiding in this room. Fear moves in. I like it. I like it. Let's add that to the dictionary. Yeah, you're right. If this treasure chest is going to seal the core, it's already been opened. It's empty. F. All zombies in all of the zombies in this quest are fallen mages. They can all cast Fireball and will remain in place casting. They can all cast Fireball and will remain in place. They won't move. They'll There is only Fireball. I accidentally released my second quest, which was using an asset from the Marvel Winter Special, so I had to add that to the site quick. The rest of the assets should be up by the end of the week. Awesome! Marvel Special assets, yeah! Awesome. All of the zombies in this quest are fallen mages. They can all are undead. Are undead mages. They can cast. They may cast Fireball every turn. Why did that happen? Oh. And they may cast Fireball every turn. The rest is up to Zargon. What happens if you disarm a trapdoor? Good question. This is why I do this on stream, because you guys give me the good questions. A trapped door can be discovered, but not disarmed. I don't like that. A trapped door... I'm going to say... can discover which doors are trapped by searching for traps after it has come to life. Right here, by searching for traps. After discovered, a trapped door will move normally on Zargon's turn. There. The reason that I want to do that is because you've only got so many closed doors. You can, of course, use a closed or open door. After you discover them, you can replace them with open doors. And then you've got these open doors just kind of like wandering around the board. And then, yeah, I like that, GA. A trapped door may never be disarmed. But if a hero sticks his arm through the trapped door, the trapdoor can disarm you. Okay. We'll save that. They may cast fireball every turn. Zombie, zombie. There's just those two, I think. Just those two zombies. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the inspiration for this quest. It is going to be like an if you know, you know situation. But the inspiration for this quest is Elden Ring. The crypts in Elden Ring they're oddly peaceful, but they're very foreboding. And you have only a handful of enemy types in the crypts. Not counting bosses, mid-bosses, one-offs, things like that. You have a very consistent enemy loadout, and the enemy loadout almost always consists of skeletons that are either melee, ranged, or mages, and imps. And the imps are very goblin-like in their behavior. They are very small, extremely annoying. They are infuriating because they will do these ridiculous multi-hit attacks and swing, swing, swing while they're jumping forward. So you have these attacks that if you stand there and block, well, they're going to teach you not to just block. They're going to teach you very quickly that you can't just do that and expect it to be effective. They need to be removed from the earth as quickly as possible. So the goblins in this quest are essentially like the Elden Ring imps. And the skeletons and zombies are going to be a lot like the undead that you encounter in the crypts in that game as well. Okay, so here we have 4 more goblins. Zargon can choose to move these and attack with them at any time. I'm going to go ahead and update the text so it doesn't insinuate that they have to. And may continuously attack the heroes at range. And I don't need to put the unless. That's going to be Zargon's call. We're empowering Zargon. Okay, so that makes me happy. I'm liking that very much. Should the door creatures remain asleep? If you do not activate them by searching for traps and you get lucky and you select the correct door your first try and you open it and move through it, the trapped doors will not come to life. And then we have a total of 4 closed doors on the board that 1, 2, 3. When you open that one, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll have 5 trapdoors. When you open that one, so you'll probably always just have like 1 door that you'll have no closed doors left, actually. Because eventually you'll come into this hallway and you'll discover a door here. Can a trapdoor be affected by the sleep spell or other spells? Any spell that doesn't rely on it to have mind points. It can be treated like an undead as far as mind points go. These meetings are really killing my Ash Quest time. It'll be here. The video that actually outlines how this all works will be here as well. And since I'm doing the dub for that video now, I can actually put in these very helpful tips on how to treat these doors. So thank you for that, Damien. We're going to grab... We've actually got to speed things along now. We've got our goblins in the hallway. The enemies can fight them. We have our skeleton. right here, we have another quest note. We're going to put right here. And this quest note is going to be... Did I have an F? Yeah. Why didn't I put the F down? Anyway, they can cast Fireball every turn. G. The first hero who searches for traps will find a lever. Will find a lever that they can pull, specifying what the hero can do with this instead of letting them guess. If pulled, if they pull it, can't spell, the hero will hear. If they pull it, tell the hero that they hear a rumbling in the distance. The door at G is now open. This is actually going to be the quest note for H, and I'm going to use G. You're going to see me put these letters down. It'll all make sense, I promise. This door is locked by means of some contraption. Tell the heroes that this door is locked by means of some contraption. Okay, so this is H. F needs to be by the undead. And here. And here is G. And the door to this room can now be drawn on the map. It is a regular door, but you can't open it. It's locked. We open up the center room once that's done. And in this center room, we can finally conclude this quest, but we've got a little bit more work to do. Fool of a took. Are you going to make the trapdoor monsters slow melee monsters? Yeah, they have a movement of 2. They don't have any ranged attacks. It's not specified. They do have attack dice, but they just move like 2. I think I had it. So we'll select it. We'll double check that. Yeah, movement 2. 3 attack dice. Let's put colons just to... Whoops. Oh, I should do this slightly differently. I should format it the same way that it would be formatted in the book, right? So movement 2, attack dice 3, defend dice 2, BP 2, MP 0. We'll do that. We'll get rid of these bits here, which I'm going to have to go back down and change the formatting, but that's okay. Meow. There we go. Actually, I want this 2 to be right here. How does that look? Are those doors unhinged? The doors are unhinged. They're very unhinged. If you got attacked by a door, you'd be unhinged too. I saw a typo. Didn't I? No. Would I see a typo? No, because it's not. Matt McNett, thank you so much for the $19.99 super chat. Thanks for finding my bugs. Happy holidays. It's my pleasure. Absolutely my pleasure. Thank you so much for supporting the channel with your kind donations. Cheers to that. So Matt's Quest Builder is coming along very well. it's really shaping up. And I think that now is about now-ish is a great time to tease the next Hero Quest Jam. I did say previously that folks wouldn't have to wait till 2024. Well, I got pretty busy with Ash Quest and with real life stuff, and there was no signs of it ever slowing down. And now that I have 2 channels, I've actually prioritized Ash Quest just a little bit more, but the content that I create ends up being a lot longer. So it's more editing time, more recording, more polishing, and I still slip up from time to time, like today I did twice. But the 2024 Hero Quest Jam is going to happen either January or February. You'll see an announcement video after I get a couple more things out of the way, timed things that I need to get through so that I can make sure that I can devote time to the particularities of the Quest Jam. And this time, quests can be created in HQuest Builder, they can be created in Quest Booklet, or they can be created in... what the hell's that last one? Hero Scribe. And we'll probably stick to the must fit on one page rule, but this time if there's like text that bleeds over onto the... excuse me. If there's like a blank page, second page, due to printer formatting or whatever, we're just going to completely ignore that. We're not going to be as strict on format rules this time. Or we could possibly allow more than one page. We'll cross that bridge once I round up the judges. But a Quest Jam is an event that I hosted on Amalgam Ash, in which I allowed participants to design a quest. At the time, it was also being co-hosted by Squidge Monster, so it was exclusively HQuest Builder. People would design a quest in HQuest Builder and submit it to an itch.io page after they made an account, which is totally free. And you can play all of those Quest Jam quests now. They're all one-shots. They are all perhaps parts of larger campaigns that the quest author can allude to. And you've got... basically, it's limitless. You can specify whether or not your quest is for a group of new heroes, of heroes that are veterans, that have completed Keller's Keep only, that have completed whatever expansion only, or all of the expansions. You get to decide that. You get to put as much lore as you can fit, as much mechanics as you can fit. You can use whatever resources are available to the official Hero Quest game system releases, whether they are classic or contemporary or Marvel Winter Special. Whatever you want to do within certain restrictions, you are allowed to do. And we're going to be doing that again, but we're going to be freeing up some of those restrictions so people can get a little bit more creative and not get disqualified over silly things. Thank you, Rudolph. I'm glad you thought it was fun. A lot of the quests are actually being played right now by Alfric HQ. And if you go check out their channel, I say there because Alfric is David and Matt. Not Matt McNett here in the chat, but a different Matt. I swear, I know so many Matts. I know so many Matts. There are so many Matts. We're going to grab a link real quick. Alfric HQ, you stupid autocorrect thing. How dare you? Here it is. This is Alfric HQ. They currently have 127 subscribers. They've got 40 videos, but they do a lot of design philosophy stuff. They're both professors and or teachers, and they bring a scholarly viewpoint to Hero Quest and its quest design philosophy and talk a lot about the mechanics of different things. There's a little bit of unboxing. There's a lot of shorts. There's a lot of quest report type stuff on here. Definitely worth checking out. So I hope that you will check them out. They deserve more attention, definitely. But they are actually going through and playing the quests from the Quest Jam now and featuring some stuff on their channel. Slowly but surely, they're getting into that. So that's pretty cool. Really, really cool. That's why I usually use Gravendell Games account, because of all the mats. Don't worry, I'll never mistake you for another mat. 9x12 is now a size, and I make the quest node smaller now if it runs off the page, so I'm hoping we're good. Awesome. Awesome. The one of the limitations I had for the Quest Jam is that you could have whatever mechanics or lore you wanted, but you had to be careful, because the more you put in there, the less space you end up with. So it actually inspired a lot of people to be more creative about how they put information down. It challenged folks, and a lot of folks actually really liked that challenge. So I thought that was pretty cool. It was good feedback. All right, so we've got everything done up to this point. Let's go real quickly, and we've got a little bit more to do. We've got a secret door, which I did not put anything in, so I didn't put anything in this room, so it's essentially an empty room for nothing. The heroes can search for treasure here. We need another trapped door. Where do we need our trapped doors? Well, we need them here. One, two, three, four, right here. And we also need doors here, 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 and here. This room, oh, and one more here. So all the trap doors in this room. Okay, this door is not trapped. This door is a legitimate door. Which one did I say was not legitimate? We have a trapped door here. Uh-oh, R stopped working. Is it because this page doesn't have focus? Yeah, okay, never mind. That's not a bug. Not a bug. One here. So these doors are as fake can be. This needs to be off the stairwell, though, because I'm using the Dread Moon mat, that this one's even on the stairwell. So we'll delete that, get that stairway back. Keller's Keep. Long stairway to heaven. Delete this door because it's legitimate. Switch back to the Hero Quest assets. Grab regular door. There we go. Now we're going to grab floors. Remember, the rooms that are being represented as being connected to the board by these doors are not legitimate, because the doors are trapped. They're living doors. There's a lot of them. They're infesting this part of the board. And when you come in here and start trying the doors and stuff, well, they're all going to come to life, which really, really sucks. Here's your favorite band, The Doors. Bum, 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 bum. Don't touch that door, it really bites. Yeah. But you don't have to do any of that. You can just actually search for secret doors. There's a secret door right here. You can come in here, search for secret doors, go into this room. And if you do so, you will find a chest containing, I don't know what, because I actually didn't write down what it should have contained. Now, a good question. Do you find the trapped door on this side of the wall as well if you discovered it or got lucky and didn't activate it? And I think, yes, you do. And we just leave the logic as to which side of this wall the door is actually on up to the imagination of the heroes. We make them question it. We don't answer any questions as Zargon. We make them fear the living doors. What do you guys think should be in that chest? There's one more chest here in this campaign, this quest. And it is here. And this time, we have monsters guarding it. We have a lot of monsters guarding this one. We've got 3 skeletons. No, we've got 2 skeletons. We've got a zombie, which is, of course, a mage zombie. And we have an abomination, or Famir, however you want to coin it. But we'll put GHI, quest note I, here. Quest note J is here. And now to update the text. Quest note I. This chest contains... What does this chest contain? Bone piles to represent previous adventures. Request seems a bit harsh that all the doors in that room are trapped. Could one of the doors on the north walk lead into the toilet closet? A note. Sorry about all the doors. Living lumber. I'm just going to put lumber in the chest. I'm just going to make the chest alive. The chest now is going to be alive. Further editing and considerations can be done. This quest is actually not play tested, so a half-eaten moldy loaf of bread. You wanted to reference hands, right? No, that was in the Hand Eater's lair. That's not the whole campaign. That was just one quest. Can you search for treasure? Oh, you can, but after there are no more monsters. So I need to get that taken care of too. A hero who tries to open a trapped door. A hero who searches for treasure or tries to open a trap door. But they're not in range. The chest contains a doormat. That's a good question. A hero who searches for treasure or tries to open a trap door. I won't say that. A hero who tries to open a trap door. Okay. A hero can search for treasure in a room with trapped doors. I'll just say that they can, if they have not come to life. There we go. There we go. We'll simplify it. We'll simplify it. A hero can search for treasure in a room with trapped doors if the doors have not come to life. There's probably a simpler way I can word that. This chest is going to contain a longsword. And finally, J. The chest in this room contains the Spear of the Blood Prince. The quest is won when the heroes escape to the door marked A. The spear is... The spear can be used to attack diagonally and allows the hero to... The hero. The spear can be used to attack diagonally. And no, the heroes may not use this spear for combat. There we go. There we go. We have completed this strange quest. The Ring of Return. What about a termite spell that I lost to take out trapdoors within one shot? You're really trying to take out these doors. Chances are if you get to this chest, you've already taken out all of the doors. They find rope in the chest. Just think of all the fun they can have trying to think of ways to use the rope. That is definitely an advanced rule system concept. The chest contains a book called Sagard, the Green Hydra. I love that idea. I'm going to play this quest so I can get my own quest book. I'm probably going to use that money donated to get a copy of the first Sagard book. So I do thank you for that very much. Because I think I'm nearing the end of Warlock of Firetop Mountain. So at some point, don't do that. At some point soon, but I need to understand what kind of book they are, what kind of books they are first. If they're game books in the sense that they're like choose your own adventure, that's too simplistic. If they're game books in the sense of fighting fantasy or lone wolf, that's great. That's perfect. I want them. If they're too advanced, like I've got the books up there, but I can't see what they're called. Hold on. Dragon Warriors. That's a literal, like, game books that are the same format as fighting fantasy and stuff, but they are they're for role playing. They're TTRPG books. Same physical format, but when you open them, it talks about the whole world and the classes in that world and that kind of stuff, and it teaches you how to role play in that environment. And there's like 4 of them. Why they went that route, I don't know. I have those books, but I don't know. I'm not planning on using those. All right, that is the end of this quest design. I'm past time right now. I need to get out of here, go join Shar in a morning cup of coffee, and I will thank you guys very much for joining me on this adventure. I'm going to save this and make sure that it's part of my campaign right now, in fact, before I forget. Saving. Your map has been saved to the server, the Spear of the Blood Prince. This is a lot of notes. I'm going to have to take note D onward and put it on the second page because it looks, it's almost perfect that way. It's almost perfect that way. Hold on, I'm gonna transfer right back over here and show you this. You gotta see it. You gotta see it to believe it. Isn't that nice? Isn't that great? Quest note C, which is all this, It takes up so much room. I might have to find a way to format that a little bit more, drop some words and stuff. If it's one thing that I pride myself on, it is clear and concise instruction, if after a little bit of editing. But then here's D through J. Yeah, I really, really like this. That is the second quest of Rise of Chaos. It's not actually supposed to be the second quest you do in that campaign, but it's something that was inspiring for me, so I wanted to go ahead and get it in here. We'll probably reorder these after I get a few more quest design, and we'll definitely get the prologue and epilogue done on here. I think, can I go ahead and publish this? Can people already play it? Expansions used, Killer's Keep, prologue, epilogue, releases. I can go ahead and release this. I want people to be able to play it. So, but I can edit this, right? Afterwards, and it'll replace the old version of what I have. So I could create quest number 3, and then then republish, and it'll do the new. Okay. Yeah, that's exciting. That's exciting. And people will read the prologue and epilogue and be like, what is wrong with you? But, that's fine. Have you ever had your heroes find the map to another quest within the previous one? I have not made a 2-part quest, no. There is one campaign done by Craig Leslie that does this in an awesome way. Like, it's the coolest freaking campaign. It is so, so, so cool. But it has multiple doors on each map, I think after the first quest. And you can go to quest number 3 or 5 or 7, and you can do these in different orders, and you can go back to other quests. Like, it's fantastic, like A+ design. Look at that. Where am I? Rise of Chaos, yeah. We've got 2 total quests there, but we're going to slowly add more. Like the Dark Company. That's what it's like. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thank you very, very much for joining me on this adventure today. I appreciate it. I hope you all roll skulls in your endeavors for the day. I'm off to do a little bit more designing on Project F, which is a project I will be very happy to share more about another time. And a lot of what I'm doing here will translate perfectly over to Project F. And if you want to join the Discord, you can find me there, casually chatting from time to time. Always linked in the description below. If you want to check out my Patreon, I've got merch. I throw people's names up at the end of every single video on Amalgam Ash and on Ash Quest who are members of my Patreon, even if they're at the cheapest tier, which is like $1.50 a month, I think, USD. If you don't, that's totally fine. But if you want to support the channel in other ways, you can always share the videos. Make sure you like them, because if you like them, then the algorithm will push them out further. And if you want to help even more than that, you can go visit my polls on my posts on my page and just interact with those. Interacting with the polls actually does a lot more than just liking and commenting on videos that I've done. But I invite you and welcome you to do any of those that you wish that you'd like to do if you want. And if you can't be bothered today, I understand. It's all good. Thank you all again, and I will see you in the next exciting episode. Until then, onward, brave heroes, and thanks again to Matt for the very generous donation. Sumo coming in at the very last minute with an awesome suggestion. I'll keep this text on the screen after I end the stream, and I will check into that. It's a good suggestion, Sumo. Welcome. And also bye.